Welcome everybody, I'm Alexander Linz, head of content of WatchAdvisor.com, the largest search engine for wristwatches and official retailers on the net. And with me is Carlos Rosillo, who is the CEO and one of the founders of Baselworld. Carlos, we are in your booth.
Hello Alexander, nice to see you.
You are in form?
I'm in super good shape.
Okay, then show me around on your booth. We choose this time another type of presentation because it's funny. You set up kind of a journey of what you're doing here.
To have a perspective to understand what we're presenting during Basel Fair 2018, you need to have a little feedback and a background.
Okay.
So let's remember what we have been doing 3 years ago. We did the B-Rocket, which was the motor inspired by an airplane, and that we drove in Bonneville, Salt Lake. So after having this inspiration of the motor, and of course the watches corresponding, we went to the hot rod with the belly tanker also in Bonneville, but also the model corresponding, the chrono and the simple one. And also there was the race car, of course the race car, another time inspired by an airplane, and it was the Aero GT with the models corresponding.
This was last year.
Last year was the hot rod. This was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years. Time is running. Jesus.
Time and fast.
Yeah.
But we said, okay, instead of being inspired by an airplane, let's do an airplane.
So you created a virtual airplane.
We imagine. It's a demonstration of creativity. We're not an airplane manufacturer.
Not yet. Yeah.
No. Step by step, and maybe for next generation. I'm too old to start an airplane career.
Okay.
But what we wanted is to show our capacity of creation. And we wanted to say, instead of being inspired by aviation, let's do what should be the airplane. The Baselworld airplane.
Okay.
It must be a race bird, and a race bird which is very styled, imagined by my partner Bruno. So let's discover the beer bird. The beer bird is this airplane that could race in Reno with those very specific colors, and of course with the watches corresponding to this airplane, to this race bird, with a very specific cockpit at the back, and all those shape of those flying birds that make those races.
But once again, this is not an airplane that
doesn't exist.
Okay.
Even if we have all the characteristics, even the motor is determined, we could in fact
4,300 horsepower.
Yeah, because we have all the
909 kilometers an hour.
We have the specificities of the airplane because we have worked with aircraft specialists.
So you had someone look at it?
No, absolutely. As when we did the race car, it was also with car specialists. So it means that there is a technical documentation that it could be produced. We don't. After it's a question of, is it your job to produce a car or an airplane? Probably not, but you must produce the good watches corresponding. And the beauty of that is that, of course, the matching, the pairing is perfect because
you create your own world.
You got it.
And you create the watches belonging to the world.
You're right, and for a simple reason. I think that, as we know, watches, what is the point of watches? To encapsulate time, but to have emotion.
Yes.
And to have emotion, today the functionality is given probably by the digital world, which is the most efficient one, but it's lacking of emotion. With the traditional watchmaking, you have emotion, especially if you establish bridges between different subjects. Okay, what drives your passion? Is it race car? Is it aviation? Is it motorbike? Is it a cigar? Is it whatever it is?
Toys for boys.
Exactly, and you put together. You make the mix, and you make the mix because we are a creative team. So it's imagined by the same people. The challenge is, okay, can I create emotion to someone who loves aviation through an airplane, and then to the watch corresponding to this airplane? And
let's have a look.
Let's have a look. This is the racing bird concept with an automatic version and the chrono, and of course the watch corresponding perfectly. The pairing is perfect, and the hero, the pilot, because also remember that in this search of extreme, it's the watch beyond, the quest of the extreme, and this watch beyond with the hero that can drive the machine. So it's a whole concept, and and of course, with the watch corresponding to this thematic.
And now we will have a look at the watches.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And you will show me the watches now.
Okay.
Carlos, first of all, I have to thank you that you blocked your booth for a couple of minutes for us. There was a huge queue outside, and they were all saying, "Why can't we get into Bell & Ross?" It's because WatchAdvisor is filming.
For Alexander, we can do this kind of
thank you
effort.
so much.
Thank you.
Okay, show us the watch, please. So we are interested now to see, of course, the timepiece.
This is the simple one. So with a sapphire dome crystal, automatic, with the
Try to
position
hold
of
it more
date.
into the camera.
And the point is that you have the correspondence about the style, about the numerals, about the colors corresponding to the airplane, because it has been designed by the same studio creative. So this makes
Can
it
you turn
very
it around
easy.
for us?
And here you have the decoration of the raised bird. So you see and the engraving, the raised bird, and also those details of the colors with orange, the blue of the bird, and the white.
Everything perfectly matching.
So the match is perfect. And after the automatic version, you have the chrono that I'm wearing with the metal bracelet, and you have the same matching with the counters of the color.
Blue, orange, white.
And it corresponds the same to the airplane with the sapphire dome crystal, and also with the blue of the tachymeter. And at the back you have the movement that you can see through, with of course the plane, the decoration of the plane. So this is the beauty of
Creating
making
emotions.
creative emotions, because you create the product by your own. So it's a whole concept, from the machine to the hero to the watch.
Carlos, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Alexander.
This is the plane, this is the watch. We had fun. We blocked the booth of Carlos for a couple of minutes. I like this.
No problem, Alexander.
And thank you very much for showing me the watch.
My pleasure.
And honestly speaking, very cool.
Thank you.
I like that, you're doing sometimes too many black dials, and I finally see a white dial.
It gives a new flavor,
Yes.
but consistent in terms of style, which is what we want. Creativity, keep on our line.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course to like our videos.